Holy shnikes, I did it again. Did a recording and did not record it. Or I did a whole thing, did not record it. Anyways, Nick here, Raw Day Trading. Today was very wild in the market. You had a 1,500% mover with NXTT. Very low liquidity. Very quick mover. It was halting. It was very tradable down here, moving very normal, like a normal stock. And then after this point, it was pretty much halt city and moving. And I stopped trading it. I also had a date to go to. I only made 16 bucks on it overall today, so this is not the thing. But 1,500% goes from 26 cents all the way to $5.67 after hours. ITP was a sympathy name. It was going right before I had to leave for the day. It was a morning coffee date. Those are always like, meh. I'd rather, have a night date, but, gotta get it where you got it. Guess I was on mute for saying that to her. This one started halting up. I saw this just before I had to leave for the date. I was leaving at 11 a.m. Pacific time and bumping here. This is 10:30. I still had to take a shower and it starts halting up. Craziness, right? Anyways, I had a holding talking about these low liquidity movers, so I'm going to try to make it brief. This went up 1,500%. While there is opportunity on here, there is a lot of risk of slippage, and execution risk is the highest probably on these. Very difficult to manage. It was easier to manage over here, although I didn't trade it. It was already up, a significant amount. I had already made money on the day. I was out, and I came back to see this. And, you just have to be very careful on these. You might be buying here just before it pops, and you might get filled up here just based on, maybe some latency lag, broker lag, whatever. So just stuff like that you have to be careful with these, and then you have to decide whether to keep it or not if you get filled high and all that. Because these rejections can be very vicious. As quick as they move up, they can move down. You have a couple halt downs here. And, relatively small orders can move these stocks significantly. And it's kind of like the tape is spinning. It's just like lots of numbers going through. So you're kind of really having to make split-second decisions. And it's really black or white on these, especially like in the halt situations where it's like, it's about to halt down. Do you buy it? Do you not buy it? Etc. Yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys Monday. We're looking at a possible resurgence of penny names because this went from 26 cents to $5. This went from 24 cents to $1. Pennies might be back in vogue and shorts might be on the defensive. I'm up decently today, or okay, like $500. It was okay day. But I didn't want to risk anything. This came in very late in the day is when I saw it. I saw it around 12 o'clock Eastern time. And, if you're already up and you see something 12 o'clock already up, a couple 100%, you're just like, not going to happen. Not for me, Like, I'll let it play out a little bit. But it played out and it kept going. So good for the people that made money. And I would really, what I don't get? Like, I would love to see the news of like how traders did, like who got roasted on what or who made money on what. That'd be really interesting. I think you see a little bit of that. But like just a nice consolidated news source of like what all the traders did would be fucking really interesting. Anyways, I'm done for the day. Day trading's risky. My results aren't typical. This is just for edutainment purposes, entertainment purposes. I'll catch you guys later.